Sit back, relax, and close your eyes. Take a few breaths in and out. And with each breath, feel your presence more and more. Use your breath to remember that this is your life. And there is one person who matters the most in it, which is you. You don't only have the right to take care of yourself, you have the responsibility to make yourself the priority. After all, if you don't know yourself, and if you're drained and empty, what can you really give to the world? Giving doesn't mean giving up on yourself. So set your intention to learn about the 4 boundaries that will help you to shift out of that over-pleasing mode that you may have found yourself stuck in. So imagine yourself in a beautiful home, a comfortable place where you can be yourself, where you can heal, grow, thrive, and appreciate yourself more and more. This can be a cottage, a mansion, a farmhouse, or a loft in the city. What matters is that you truly feel safe to be yourself here. Now look around and you may see that this home isn't yet how you want it to be, but there is huge potential here. And you know that you can make this the home of your dreams. You have the ability to do the things that need to be done every day, but even more than that, you can also do the things that you always wanted to do without any doubts or hesitations. Now all of a sudden, you hear somebody knocking at the door. You open and see a familiar face. Maybe one of the people from work, or a friend, or a family member who you usually please or take care of. This person is here with a request, with an expectation, as always, for you to drop whatever you're doing, to leave your home and take care of his or her needs. But unlike all the times in the past, where you immediately agree to give and often overgive, you say kindly but firmly, "No, I have to take care of my home, myself, my life first." Now you notice with surprise that your visitor accepts your boundary and is even leaving with more respect and appreciation for you than before. So back in your house, you take a moment and feel excited and relieved and maybe even proud of yourself that you could say no and that it was so easy and empowering. But soon you hear that familiar inner voice of a part of you that starts feeling anxious and even guilty about disappointing others and potentially losing their acceptance and approval. So you sit down and kindly but firmly say, "No, we are not going down the path of guilt and shame. I choose to give myself the time, energy, and care I used to give to everybody else but myself. I'm not selfish or self-centered. I'm simply self-caring. Now this is your second boundary, your inner boundary, which allows you to refocus on yourself and your home improvements. And as you're scanning around, you can see that the other people in your life have left a bit of a mess here that needs to be cleared out. This clutter are all the projections and expectations people have burdened you with. The role of the peacemaker, caretaker, or selfless helper that you were given maybe since your childhood. Or the imprints of your colleagues that you're the one who can work overtime on the weekend. Or your friends or family members who expect from you that you're the one who hosts all the gatherings. No questions asked. It's time for you to establish the third boundary, which is to let go of all these old patterns and programs that no longer serve you and that only distract you from yourself. So go through each room with a big bag and collect all the unwanted clutter and junk that doesn't belong to you. Clean your house out and make it your own. Remember, letting go is easy. It's natural, just like exhaling. And the more you're filling into this bag, the lighter you feel. You actually have fun cleaning your home. And with a smile, you realize that some of those old situations, people, and maybe responsibilities had captured a lot of your power. So by taking charge and letting go, you feel your power returning more and more. You feel charged up and invigorated because you're creating more space for yourself to return. And after all this great work, now it's time to sit down and relax and put your feet up. You know how empowering it feels to have your boundaries, to say no to others, and to say no to your own impulses, to feel bad when you don't take care of others. You enjoy the freedom to release the energies and echoes of other people's expectations, but you also realize that at the core, you are a kind and caring person. Somebody who does want to do good in the world. This is where you're now focusing on your fourth boundary, the force field of compassion. In the past, you have taken the problems and needs of others personally. You've absorbed their feelings and expectations and opinions, and therefore were often unable to discern between them and yourself. With compassion, however, you're still aware of what others need or are going through, but you can clearly see what is them and what is you. It's like an invisible barrier. With compassion, you can calmly reflect on a situation and choose how you want to engage in it. You can see the difference between supporting others in empowering ways and enabling others while losing yourself just to feel a little bit better about yourself. Through the lens of compassion, you never lose sight on what is your responsibility for yourself and what is others' sacred responsibility for themselves, so that they can learn, grow, and overcome their problems. You have compassion for others, but you also have compassion for yourself. And therefore you know whether it is time for you to support others or to take care of yourself. So open your heart and let your compassion flow from it. Let your compassion fill you up and surround you like a beautiful light. Sit in the light of your compassion. Reflect on your boundaries and trust that through your kind and caring nature, you will continue to be of support to the world and especially to those you love and care about. But you no longer overgive or overextend yourself. Your sense of worthiness and safety depend on you and not on others' approval. So instead of pleasing others, you are committed to learn to appreciate, love, and believe in yourself. Because whatever you have been looking for in others is already available to you within. And then you can gently bring yourself back into this present moment, feeling more deeply connected to yourself, your worthiness, and your truth. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Open your eyes. Welcome back.